All right. Let's see what we get here. I'm on a level 80 character. Oh, I hear something already. Okay, crystal lizards there, means they're down below. Must be really early in the level because the thrall's not even active. Okay, those guys are dead. Oh, there they are. Probably ran back to the bonfire when they got invaded. Or they ran to the level. Huh. Well, he was clearly here. Oh, here we go. I think it was just bad timing. Got a curved greatsword. I hit the wall. Don't try to parry me. Or R2, wasn't expecting that. I was way too slow in punishing that heal. I really need to punish the heals because hosts have a lot more than me. Try to get the next one. Damn it. Bad. Gotta be careful not to just get hyper armored on. There we go. Should have been more aggressive sooner. I was just afraid he was gonna mash R1 and I explode. Yeah, the event sucks. I don't think I've ever had less fun playing the game, to be honest. But it's only the first day, so. There's only one stage available, and that stage was hot trash. Like, you either use the story support, and then it's unbelievably easy, or you don't, and you get strong-armed. But, I mean, you could just not use 1 to 3 stars. It's just using 1 to 3 stars was not fun. It's only the first stage. It's like, they don't even want you to play that stage normally. Like, there's other units that could make that stage really easy, but none of them are low stars. And then there's just, you know, the RNG evade and the RNG buff removal, and it's just like, what the fuck? Well, I don't want to talk about that. I'm pretty tired of FGO right now, to be honest. I'm just like, it's like the FGO is ran like trash, and it's obvious that it's run like trash, and I'm tired that every time anyone brings up that it's trash, you have half the community acting like, how dare you, and you know, you're just so unreasonable, and it's just copium. Like, I'm so tired of that. Like, I can't stand it anymore. It's like, that game is 7 years old, and they don't have story replay. And I'm the mean one for bringing this up, right? It's like, what? It's like, what happened to standards? Hey, boy. I gave my Spartan Halo cat ears. That sounds like a very Zoomer thing to do. Also, hi, Cairo. I somehow have completely missed the host, even though I saw those damage numbers earlier. Yeah, I think Cairo has had similar experiences to me when it comes to this stuff. And you have people that don't know anything about budget, trying to, you know, judge what's a good budget thing or not. And it's just like, God. Well, that guy is just aggroed a thrall for no reason. Oh, this guy's having a bad time. I wish I could invade somebody that had some phantoms, because right now I feel like I'm bullying. Yeah, I need new mods too. I haven't updated my mods in a long time. I don't even have any active mods right now. I've just been too lazy to curate. Like, cause I have a post that I can put on like the Discord. I just haven't posted it because I haven't had like the free time to be able to sort through any messages I would get regarding it. So I'm kind of just waiting. Yeah, I need a few new mods. Oh, hey, we're being invaded. Let's see. Probably won't need cat ring then. Although I don't really need that either. Let's go Leo. Oh god. Oh, I have Leo. For a second there, I thought I didn't have it. And now, Cairo, you're not being replaced. Hex isn't being replaced. None of that. It's just, I need a few more bodies, really. Well, it said I was being invaded, but, they may have failed to connect. Yep, they did. Something went wrong. That's kind of strange. This happens sometimes. We'll play our cathedral character in a minute. I just want to do a little bit of 80s stuff. I would be fine with making Poi a mod. I just don't know if he wants to be one. Which is understandable. Okay, that is a great axe. See how much this guy's gonna swing. I don't want to just throw out an R1 and get hit traded on. If I can bait a swing here and do a running attack. Does not seem to be caring for any of that. Surprised I'm interrupting him there. I figure he's got a lot of poise. I'm just hitting it a bit sooner. Okay, he's got a blue. I'm totally okay with that. He's got to survive. Okay, let's go, let's try twin swords. We're not really good against great axes, I guess, but, see what happens. Or are we not fighting, boys? Is this another one of those groups where it's like, oh, it's 2v1 and now the invader needs to be aggro? Should not have done the follow-up there. Why did the blue not heal? I'm so confused. Also, I didn't think the host would swing there. Almost died because of that. I'm so confused. Why did the blue not heal? I thought I was gonna have to like back off there. And the blue's like, I'll just run into the blender and I don't need health for that, so. I swear, chat, every once in a while, there's a good blue. Me. Yeah, actually I love these weapons. I've only started using them really recently, and I just made a new character that's the mercenary class that starts with them, and I've never really used them before, and I've been really liking it. This characters can't really use these optimally. They're the wrong starting class for like a build that's really good with them, but I can still use them pretty well. Like it's not a, I could be slightly stronger, but it's not that big of a deal. They have some really cool combos, and they also have some mix-up with a move that can't be parried, which I really like. I fought some people that are like parry spamming, and you can really wreck them. He got hit by the magic guy. Oh, he's using a rapier. Also, why did I not hit him there? We should have hit traded. Wonder if we're lagging. I think we're lagging. No, he's just cheating. Like, I just hit that guy right on the button, and he just got no clip on. Yep, you can see it. I'm literally just hitting right on the button with a dagger. Fucking pathetic, dude. Dude's hacking. I was like, that's not, I was like, why are we not hit trading? But yeah, no, he just turned his hitbox off. Let me block that guy. I don't want to invade hackers. Dude, I saw a guy, and it was in Cathedral of the Deep as well. No, it was in Archives here. He did the exact same thing, but he was trying so hard to like hide it, and he would like try to roll and stuff, but it was so obvious he was cheating. Oh my gosh, so that guy I just invaded, I'm looking at his Steam profile to block him. He's been banned from other games. Like, it's listed on his profile that he's been banned by other developers and stuff, so it's probably not the first time he's cheated in a game. That happens a lot. I'll see someone, they've got like either a Korean, Chinese, or Japanese name, and they've got like a VAC ban, and then they're cheating in Dark Souls. You see that quite a bit. He'll actually get banned on, there's like a day once a week where the server like checks, and you get flagged when you do stuff like that. I'm pretty sure that guy will get booted. Well, what happens when Dark Souls bans you, they don't hard ban anyone. What they do is anyone that they see with like irregular data, they put on a different like multiplayer server with other people that have been cheating. Okay, I don't want to use dual swords against that. Okay, summoning. Damn it. How are you still swinging? A lot of stam on this one. So I could have backstabbed that guy when he was spamming like that. I kind of just derped it up. All right, you know what? We're doing dual swords still. I'm feeling it. Are they gonna be passive? Oh, you know what? They might actually have the shortcuts open. That happens a lot when you invade here. They're at the starting bonfire, but they've got like the elevators open. One way to tell is if... No, that bookcase is not open, so actually I doubt that is the case. I think they are just checking shit. That guy's password summoned, so he's pretty high level, I suspect. I am not sure what happened there. That got a little weird. I don't know, dual swords against Exile. I can't say I'm a big fan of that. Do great sword. I mean, twin spear's not too bad. Straight sword's fine. We'll see. Maybe I can get something cheeky here. Actually, I might be able to get behind them. Oh, I did not realize the caster guy was still there. I can backstab this guy if he does something stupid. That guy's got a parry thing out, so I have to be careful. Wow, the mage just wrecked them both right there. I mean, I'll take it. Well, that got a flask or two. How many times did you encounter hackers? I mean, it just depends. Like, sometimes you run into a lot of them and sometimes you don't run into any. You're most likely to run into them at level 120 and then like at level 10. Those are where they're most prevalent. Do I have Obscuring Ring on this character? I bet you I don't. Yeah, I do not. I need to fix that. Just get my health back, then I'll probably poke at them. I really do. I got Obscuring Ring on my Cathedral character now, but I apparently don't have it on this one still. I think these guys are pretty petrified of coming forward, so gotta try to whittle away at them. Dude's not paying attention. I am confused as to why that was a hit trade. Maybe they'll be aggro now, though. Yep, nice backstab. That hit stun! Don't really want to heal, but I'm pretty ahead on flasks, so. Close. I swung too soon. I could probably parry the Exile Greatsword guy. He's pretty predictable. Have to be careful about Ultra Boy. The mage, just let him have it. Ah, the Phantom wasn't there. I could have backstabbed him again. Okay, well, I'm way ahead on healing. Although maybe not on the host, actually, because the host has 14 flasks at this point in the game. Oh, actually, they came forward. Was not expecting that. Man, let them kill these mobs for free. Why is that a hit? Why are you still swinging? Why is that not a hit? Damn it, I should have rolled. Wow, I almost got one shot right there. Good lord. There is definitely lag though, like that hit was super delayed. Okay, he's out of FP. Ah, almost got the backstab. Well, he got hit by the mage and then he got R1, R1. Got him. Thank you, Mr. Mage. Good assist. Yeah, it was hard to punish the dual ultras with the gold there. Alright, let's, well, no, let's do a couple more, but I do want to switch to my Cathedral character. It is wild how much damage these things can do, especially if you weapon buff them, like with a resin or anything like that. Because it'll apply the resin twice, one for each sword. You can really fuck someone up out of nowhere. Get that bookcase is up. I heard that. Oh, he's right here. I hate fighting this weapon that he's using. Its hitbox is just so strange. Thought I dodged that, but I think I was too slow. What? Uh-oh. A little bit of lag there. Oh, God. This is a little suspect. Yeah, I have a feeling this guy's lag switching because it's not consistently laggy. It's just happening when he's wanting to be defensive. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's lag switching. Like, the timing is just too convenient. I'm surprised I wasn't hit trade, but I think I was slightly too far. Fucking phantom range. I need more range, the way this guy's playing. Yeah, he doesn't have a lot of poise, though it's harder for him to hit trade by poke. Rather relevant. Damn rail! Although I'm not sure my tracking would have got him there anyway. I should have put Leo Ring on for, because there's a lot of hit trading going on. That was such an obvious parry, because he switched to it. I need to get more on him though when he needs to heal, because like, hosts have way more flasks than I do, so. I think if I had Leo Ring, he would be dead from those hits. Pretty sure that was lag. We may have just had a bad connection, but I don't know. It would be like totally fine where everything was registering like normal, but then it would just suddenly get really bad. So that was kind of suspect. But yeah, I should have had Leo Ring on. He would have already been dead. Also, I like that guy taunting when he only won because one lag and also because he had host advantage. Which is fine, you know, it's his world. It's not, you know, bad that he has an advantage, but there's nothing to be cocky about. Okay, we're being invaded now. Let's see if they actually connect this time. Yeah, I definitely should have Leo Ring because we hit traded twice there, so I could have gotten the Leo Ring bonus, and I think that would have just killed him. Yeah, we could have just had wonky connection, and sometimes like it will fluctuate, but the thing is, normally when there's a wonky connection, there's like pretty consistent like latency with your hits and stuff, and it wasn't like that. It was like totally normal, and then every once in a while it would get really bad, and that is pretty suspect. Yeah, Leo Ring only works on thrust weapons. Oh god, the mace. Not sure what this guy's doing. Okay, there's what I expect out of a maze. Okay, he's got 5 flasks. Although, if he's like half the invaders, they're gonna use Zig Brews. This is getting annoying. I don't have the wax on my head. Neither does he, by the way. Guess I'll have to go get that. This guy's being kind of silly. I'm all for the invader using the level when they're outnumbered, but it's just 1v1. It's like, what are you even doing? Yeah, he's trying to be the host as an invader, pretty much. He's losing so bad, though, he's probably just gonna keeping the coward, because he's already down like 5 flasks, and I haven't even used one. Is he hiding in my world? I'm not sure I've ever seen that before. Oh, there he is. I was gonna say, it's like, that don't make a whole lot of sense. If I need to, I can always boot him out by just going to the boss. Not like he could ever stop me, because he's literally never coming to me. I forgot to put cat ring on there. That was a Zig Brew. I knew it, dude. I fucking knew it. Because he had to heal so many times. So he doesn't have hyper armor when he's one-handing that thing. I should probably use Greatsword now. I doubt this guy can deal with dead angles. Yeah, that'll work. I wish Zig Brews weren't in the game. Because, like, how they're supposed to be used naturally, you can never have enough of them for it to matter, but because of save scumming. Should have only swung once there, although I still won the trade. This is getting kind of sad. I could have guard broken there. I should have, There's another Zig Brew. This is ridiculous, dude. He's healed like a million times. Oh god. Fucking ghost arms there. Actually, I think he might be hacking. Even with Zig Brews, I think he's healed more times than you can. Oh my god, this is getting so old. So fucking deserved. So fucking deserved. Good lord, I don't think I've ever seen anything more deserved in my life. Jesus Christ. Alright, let's do the cathedral. Like, I just like how he was like playing the matchup so wrong at the start that he lost all of his healing, so then he had to start using Zig Brews. I don't know how anybody like feels justified in invading in this game and using Zig Brews when the host isn't even using them. I get it when the host is also, you know, doing bullshit that you're not supposed to be able to do. But when you just invade, get your ass kicked, and you're like, oh my god, I need more healing, and you start using Zig Brews, like I could never. The invader ran away, and I used a seed when he was like camping with a knight, and the knight just killed him. Sometimes you just randomly have a hard time connecting to the server. I don't even... Zig Brew is it's a healing item, but you're only supposed to be able to get a few of them per playthrough. Like, you can't farm them, you can't buy them. You're only supposed to have a few of them. Ever. Like, ever. Once they're gone, they're gone. But what people do is they use Cheat Engine to spawn more of them, or they get like 10 of them, and then anytime they use them, when they're out, they just reload their save. Like, and because their character's already done, so they don't need to, you know, keep whatever they did. And so they just keep getting their Zig Brews back over and over, and they use them every single invasion. You see, I'll probably have one. Yeah, see, I have 2, right? And once these 2 are gone, they're gone, and there's no way to get them back. There's no way to buy them, farm them, anything. And yeah, people just cheat to get more of them. So like, as an invader, you're supposed to have 7 flasks, right? So you can heal 7 times, and that's that. You can get flasks back by killing a phantom and stuff like that. But if you don't kill anybody, once you've used your healing, it's gone. And like, what happened with that guy is he was just playing the matchup so poorly at the start. Without even hitting me and like putting up any kind of a fight, he had already used like 4 or 5 of his flasks, so he was pretty much fucked. So he started using Zig Brews. But yeah, you can't have that many. Like, there's just no way. And no one uses Zig Brews legitimately, right? I mean, actually, if you invade like a newbie and you can tell like they're new at the game and they pop a Zig Brew, that's probably the only time they've ever used it in their entire file, you know, and it's fine. But an invader like that, you know, he's just popping them like candy. Okay, I just realized we invaded in the back, and I hate invading in the back because it's too big and there's no telling where the host is and there's no mobs to work with, and it's crap, although it can be kind of fun sometimes. But dude, there's actually some pretty high profile invaders like that stream that they just prop Zig Brews all the time. I mean, they're just so blatantly cheating, and they just, you know, they won't even be out of flasks, and they'll just casually use Zig Brews every single invasion. Every single, just over and over and over again. Like, they'll have like 999 of them in their inventory, and they're just popping them like candy. And their justification for it is, well, a lot of hosts do it too, but like they'll be fighting a host that's not doing it. I've heard if there are any consumables like that in Elden Ring, on PS5, people are still going to be able to abuse it. It'll be harder, but they can still abuse it. Because PS5 lets you upload your save to the cloud. So you can upload a save to the cloud once your character's finished, got the stats you want, the gear you want, got all the Zig brews. You upload that save to the cloud, and then you PvP. When you run out of Zig brews, you download your save from the cloud, and you have your Zig brews back. Like, you'll lose all your other progress too, but you don't care. So that's an issue. So I'm hoping Elden Ring just doesn't have items like Zig brew. I get why they did it. You know, from a PvE perspective, it's like, okay, it's a rare consumable for those really nasty bosses, or that situation where you're like, you're not even near a bonfire and you're out of healing, right? Like, that's fine, but overall, it's hurt the... what is going on? Well, this guy's definitely a twink, because that is the gear you get from killing the boss in this zone, and you can't be invaded if the boss is alive, so... This guy is not legit, but very few people are these days. He's also lagging like a motherfucker. Guy's password summoned. Unfortunately, the doors are already open, so this really limits my ability to do anything. Why did this guy have to be a caster? Like, you can't even swing when someone's just spamming magic like that. So there's 4 of them, which means I can get a fellow invader, but there's not a lot of people invading this area, generally. So with the way this white is playing, I would normally be able to guard break him pretty easily, but because he's a password summon, he's higher level and he's more endurance, so I actually doubt I'd be able to get him. I really liked healing in the original Dark Souls 1. Everybody had humanity, and they could have up to 99 of them. But it was such a slow cast to use it that if someone was trying to stop you from healing, they could always stop you from healing. I thought overall that was a pretty good way of doing it. And there's just no mobs really worth working with here, so fighting a bunch of dudes like this is really hard. We have 2 people spamming projectiles. I wonder if Night Slayer would work on someone that's way higher level than me. Kind of depends on how much higher level than me he is. Great use of the bow right there. Don't have enough endurance to be as mobile as I would like here. That white there is also password summoned, so he's also way higher level than me. Yeah, it's really easy to get away from people in this game for sure. Especially in a 1v1. Damn, it didn't do enough damage to be able to finish him off here. not gonna... Night Slayer's not worth it, because even if it would break this guy's guard, I can't swing enough times because the blue will interrupt me. Gonna have to use some gravity. Yeah, that guy's fashion's not bad. If I had been faster, I could have backstabbed that guy there. Might still be able to get it if I can get him to swing. Gotta practice it doing this. If you do it right, you can pretty much always backstab them. I know, I may have been able to keep fighting there. That blue is not particularly good. I hate when high-level people just have like a million of those resins and they can just spam it. Like, there's not much you can do about it because they have so many of them, and it makes them do so much damage. That was like way too obvious. Damn, the other one's here. For shame, yeah, I know. That's not how to use that weapon. It's such a good weapon, too. Like, I finally put on a quick step item. The problem is there's just no mobs. Like, there's no mobs for me to work with. If they didn't have the shortcuts open, I'd be feeling pretty good about this, but... Damn it, if it didn't make me do a backstab attempt, I could have got him there. And he hadn't healed either. The bad thing is the host is not even trying to fight, so if these guys die, he'll just summon them again. You know, I should have used Hornet Ring this match, because... So I think the blue is out of healing, and that's why he's playing like that. I don't even know where the host is, for God's sakes. Oh, there he is. I saw him back there. I'm gonna do something very silly, and this might be my demise, but I have... Sometimes you can really wreck people with this. Only got one of them there. Oh, I should have had a buff there. Thankfully, he's a dummy. By the way, when people are way higher level than you and they're like I like how that guy, like, he didn't want to come forward because he realized his friends weren't there, so he had to wait. Why do I hear a thrall? What? Why is there a thrall here? I am so confused by that. Gotta wait for this guy to run out of FP, I think. Can't parry that move, unfortunately. Why is there a thrall here? I am super confused. Oh, I think this is the Sky the fucked up version, because like some people cheat and they respawn the boss. Like they kill all the lords, but then they respawn the boss in Cathedral or wherever. I like how the blue is just gone, and just because he doesn't want to die, and he wants the proof of like the victory, but he doesn't want to risk dying. He's like hiding, I'm pretty sure. You know, I bet you they went this way. They may have just gone back inside. That was really quick though if they did. Oh, blue's gone. Kind of a shame, he was out of healing, so if I'd killed him I would have gotten 2 my flasks back, which would have been super good for me. When they go home like that, that means all the resources you put into them are wasted. Because, you know, I took hits to hit him sometimes, things like that. Coward proofs, yeah. Honestly, I think these guys have realized they can't win, so they're gonna run to the boss. But it's funny because I can tell that host is not looking to do PvE. The host is looking to gank, because that's why he's got dried finger on. That's why he's summoning all his buddies. And like I'm pretty sure he's already killed this boss before. He just brought it back with cheat engine. So I don't even know where they are now. May just be up there. I don't know. Like they're ganking and then they're running from the person they're trying to gank. This player base, man, it is something. Huh. Weird, because I didn't see them run back inside. Only lost track of them for like a few seconds. Yeah, they just went to the boss. That's pretty funny because they're not trying to fight. I bet you what he's gonna do is he's gonna send the other 2 home and then he'll homeward bone out and not fight the boss and then just keep trying to get invaded. But they need their flasks back. Because I think both the whites were out of flasks, and definitely the big boy with the cape, he was definitely out of flasks. But that was like pretty unwinnable unless I killed the 2 whites and I was really close to the host, because he would have just summoned them again. The host wasn't fighting at all, so the host hadn't lost, you know, any flasks really. And if those guys died, he would have just played super passive, ran away, and summoned them again. So I needed another invader because he had dried finger on, but it's never got anybody. Although they would need to be good, because if they were bad, they would have just died and given them flasks, which would have been like the worst thing ever. Will he try to parry me? I forgot which one's the actual host. Oh, the lag. I'm really wary of that guy, because I think he's going to try to parry me. Also, I could have parried him there because he was mashing. Hold on. Just in case. Why was that not a parry? He did not delay that. Like, he was just swinging for the fences there. I don't get it. I did it exactly the same as last time. This weapon has such bad crit damage. It's like a negative of Flamberge, though, is it has bad crit damage. Guy's got a lot of health, too. Guy got hit by the archer there. So the blue is being pretty useless right now. Why even be a blue? Like, why even be a blue if you're not gonna help? Oh, he's dead. I don't know if that's the host or the Phantom. That was a Phantom. That would explain why the other guy's so tanky. This blue is pissing me off. Like, he's taunting his own host. I don't like this blue, man. You're on the wrong side. Like, if he wants to, you know, be nice to invaders, be an invader, right? Like, that's how you do this shit. Dead angled, by the way. Also dead angled, but I turned it too much, so I didn't hit him. So I don't think that guy knows dead angling is a thing, because he just kept trying to parry it. Too soon. Okay, I'm being really stupid right now. I'm getting greedy. I'm like not rolling at all. Boy's got a lot of flasks. Okay. So do I. That blue is really annoying. Like, help your fucking host, dude. Like, don't. Okay, if he doesn't like ganks, doesn't like 3v1, doesn't like, you know, that's fine. But then don't be a blue, right? The whole point of being a blue is to help a host who's been invaded. That's the point of it, right? Like, shit. Like, you know, I mostly like being the red, right? But if I decide to be a blue, right, I'm gonna do my job, right? Otherwise, I wouldn't be a fucking blue. And it's like, enjoy the game, right? Like, enjoy the different roles. You know, you don't have to be a blue 24/7, but if you are a blue, you know, do it right. Yeah, that guy had the dagger. I saw that. I'll be a blue on my next character. We'll play through the game and have blue on all the time. I just realized I'm a Sun Wraith. I did not intend to be invading as a Sun Wraith. How many? Okay, we have 7 Sunlight Medals. Well, how about that? Alright, let's see what's going on. Oh, you know what it is? I bet you he's going up the ladder. Yep, damn it. That's what I get for not paying attention when I first spawned. Too busy running my trap. Yeah, I don't mind sun wraiths. They're pretty cool. I kind of like the regular red a bit more though. It's just classic, man. I like the good old red. But yeah, sun wraith's fine. My least favorite is the... They have fun gameplay, but the Aldrich Faithful and the Wolves of Farron and the Spears, they're like that blue-red, like that just... Ugh. Poor guy. Sir, you may wish to switch to a melee weapon. Oh wait, that's not the host. Excuse me. Oh no, that's the Phantom. That guy's a Phantom right there. He's just wearing the ring that makes him look like the host. Yeah, there's a mod that lets you customize your invader color. Technically against terms of service, so we here at Green Incorporated do not condone such actions, but it has no gameplay effect or anything like that. Yeah, there's like a third-party, you know, mod that lets you change your Phantom color. I think it's called like Spunky Phantoms or something like that. If it wasn't against terms of service, I would use it and I would be green. Oh, funky Phantoms. Being green would be so cool. What other weapons do I have? Okay. Might be a 1v1. Give us a chance to... Oh, no, that's not a 1v1. A lot of the setups that are good in 1v1, I don't care for when you're outnumbered, so... Wow, that hit stun lasted so long, he was still able to get the... His teammate could hit me. Oh, they're double projectiles! Double the fun! That is a dark sword. He's also a tanky son of a bitch. I deserve that. He was spamming it too. I deserve that though, I was being very predictable there. Damn it. I may not be in the best spot right now. Thank you, Worm Bro. So I would have parried him too, but there's just some lag and it didn't work. He did a 3 swing, so I could have had him. Oh, he did angle that. Good man. Pretty sure he's got some good items there, so gotta be careful. The yellow, he died to the bleed. You do not see that every day. I would try to dead angle this guy if the host would stop spamming. Rip. My worthy adversary. Damn, just barely missed that. There's already another blue? Give me a minute, game. Like, hold on, I'm in the middle of something here. Oh my god, it's a super twink. Jesus Christ. He's got the shield and Dragon Slayer axe. Oh god. Let me see if the shortcut's open. It is. That means there other shortcuts could be open. I should have paid attention when I was back there if the doors were open. I don't don't think the... I need a cough drop. Give me a second. Oh god, he's gonna summon the yellow again that died. That's probably his mate. So he's like password summoned and all that. Alright, I'm gonna go back here and at least check if the shortcuts are open. They are not. Good to know. Blue's behind me. I can hear the footsteps. Okay. A little way farther behind than I thought, though. Don't know what the hell I was hearing then. Guy's running into a chair. Very, very good. Got a katana. So yeah, that guy's super twink. The question is he any good, though? I honestly don't know why that wasn't a backstab, but... I do like the fashion. Fuck, I didn't want that to be a backstab attempt. If I parried ever so slightly sooner. I like how the host isn't helping. Like, what a guy. Excuse me. Wow, dude. Wow. You're what a credit to your team. The blue deserves better than this. Jesus Christ. You even had flasks? What are you doing? Chat, you don't see a lot of blues that have any idea what they're doing, and I mean any idea what they're doing, but both of those blues were totally fine, right? Second guy wasn't, you know, it was a little predictable, but I mean, he was fine, right? And then they get, what do they get? They get stuck with coward McGee over there, who's like, I'm not helping, you do all the work. And then the yellow that died to bleed that you can remove with a torch. And those guys probably waited like 30 minutes to get into a game, right? Like, blues have to wait a while generally. Although at this level range, probably not 30 minutes, but, you know, 10 minutes. Yeah, the first guy tried, man, and he was a little overly aggro, but the thing is, that's fine as long as your teammates back you up, right? As long as your teammates come at them at the same time from, like, different angles, it's all good. It's actually what you want to do. I'm not sure if this guy has any phantoms. I hope he does, because you're having a bad time right now. I'm probably about to bleed him, honestly. I should have parried a little bit sooner. Fucking tomb. Who is this? This is Bob. Fucking Bob's tomb. Even in death, he gets me. That wall, though. Oh, this is all getting very silly right now. Damn it, I could have gotten him there. Well done. Well done. And now I get to show off Cat Ring, and then he thinks I'm a hacker. Yeah, Night is censored. Night is censored. Because FromSoft, you know, they basically copy pasted some other company's program that auto censors things. And it's like, it censors a list of things in a very unintelligent way, so. Hopefully Elden Ring will be better. You know, I should have taken that opportunity to switch to a more 1v1 appropriate setup. Could have used the practice, honestly. Wait, that's the guy, that's the host we just killed, and this is the gold. That's the gold that died to the bleed. Oh god, and now he's getting hit by the bleed. These guys don't know about the torch, apparently. Is he already out of flasks? There's like literally at the start of the level. Like the graveyard doesn't even count because it's so easy. Oh my god, this man is gonna die to the bleed. I don't think I even have to do anything. Yeah, I think if I just wait, that guy is gonna die to the bleed. Yep, there it is. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. At least the other guy didn't disconnect, man. So there's 2 ways you can survive that. Well, actually, I guess there's 4 ways to survive that bleed. You can use anti-bleed item, one of these. That'll get rid of it. You can just equip a torch. That'll get rid of it. You can use the bonfire, or you can just heal through it. But yeah, he just ult F4'd. He just ult F4'd. You know what's great about when the ult F4 though? It doesn't put their invasion cooldown on cooldown. So if you wait a second, I've done this before to troll somebody. You wait about how long it takes them to get back into the game, and then you invade again and you get them again. Because if he died legit or killed me legit, or got to the boss, his invasion timer would go on cooldown and I couldn't get him again. But when you ult F4, it doesn't do that. Also, if you ult F4 enough, the game won't let you summon help anymore. You can't get blues and you can't summon whites, but you can still be invaded. But then every like 12 hours after that you've done that, you get this way of white circlet, which will remove it. So it's not permanent, but honestly, they probably should have made a bit more of a severe punishment for ult F4ing. I don't think you should like ban someone for ult F4ing like forever, but I do think the punishment for ult F4ing should be bigger. Because sometimes it's a legitimate crash, right? You don't want some super fucked up system, because some people just, you know, their computer crashes, their power goes out, their internet drops, their ISP is a shit, you know, stuff like that. So you don't want to have some like super big thing. But if someone's consistently ult F4ing, you know, every time they get invaded, they need to have a slightly harsher punishment, in my opinion, because the punishment's pretty light. Because the thing is, you start off with a way of white circlet. So what happens is you can ult F4, ult F4, ult F4 like, you know, 10 times in a row. Then you get, you know, unable to summon people. Then you use a way of white circlet just immediately, and now you're good again. So you'd have to ult F4 like another, you know, 4 or 5 times. To then, oh my god, we got them again. It's because that's the Phantom. Oh, there we go. Oh boy. The thing is, if he's winning, he's not gonna ult F4, right? If he catch me out and I get caught in the blender, you know, they're gonna be all happy to kill me and point down and everything else. And if it looks bad for them, then oh no. Yeah, that's what the white circlet does if you ult F4 a bunch. Okay, there's 2 options here. They're either inside waiting, or they've got the ladder and they're going up the ladder. Okay, there's a blue here. Bobby. Is Bobby a twink, a normie, or a scrub? Generally your three options. Oh, there he is. Or is he AFK? Bobby is AFK. Okay. Very, big credit to his team there. They're probably hiding in here somewhere. You know, I actually thought I got the parry timing there, but not quite. Good try, good try. So glad this... I got frostbitten. I swear that was a dead angle, but it didn't actually hit him. Yeah, good time to emote. These guys are too scared to play the level now. It's fucking chairs, though. Oh, yeah, now he comes over. Now he's got to help his buddy out. He's definitely trying to parry me. Right now I'm trying to just get more healing out of them than they get out of me. So I didn't actually need to dead angle that because he parried too soon. Wish I wasn't on the wall here. That was like way too late on that parry. I gotta wait for this guy to run out of FP. Wanna do it again? More blue? Alt F4? You're gonna Alt F4? Yep. See, look at that. He's totally willing when it's 2v1, right? And he's got the advantage, but then when it's not, nope, I don't want to play anymore. Chat, I gotta try to get him again. All right, so he's clicking play on Steam, right? So it's preparing to launch, blah, 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 blah. Got a little white screen for a second. And you got the logo. And that takes a second. And then you got the whole connecting to the server. That takes a second, all right, and then you hit like either continue, his loading screen. Now he's spawning in. Now you're more likely to get him once he starts summoning his mate, but I think we'll do it about now. If we get him, great, and if we don't, you know, we'll just move on. But it's really funny making people Alt F4. Because the thing is, you don't lose anything for dying, right? You lose an ember, right? Whoop-de-doo. Or when you Alt F4, you know, you eventually get to the point where you can't summon your friends anymore. So, like, just take the L, man. Because you get like a super L when you disconnect. It's not like I'm like, oh man, I wonder if I was gonna beat that guy or not. Like, I don't really feel that way. The boy, though. Why did it make me backstab? I think he just summoned a blue. Yeah, he did. Oh, come on, game. Like, if that's not gonna be a backstab, what is the goddamn point? Okay, we got ourselves a blue. going to try to parry me. So you switch to Cestus. Why did that hit me, game? I'm so glad dead angling is a thing in this game. Like, some of these parries, it's like it's so obvious, but you gotta be able to punish it. Or if you don't swing at all, then they can roll out. So, alright, let's see if these guys are gonna play the game. I'm trying to condition him that I'm gonna swing at him when he approaches me, so I can hopefully dead angle him again. Or I'm just gonna stand there and get R1, you know, that works too. Although he's kind of just standing there and getting mobbed. Roll catch, by the way. I like how the host abandoned him. So, chat, do you think the host went back to the bonfire? I bet you the host went back to the bonfire. It's like, oh, the blue's fighting now. I want to go get back. Go back. I mean, if he's got a friend he can summon, that's actually not a bad idea, but I don't think he does. Dude, being a blue is suffering. Dude, their hosts are incompetent. The hosts don't care about them. Sometimes their hosts troll them and like side with the invader. That happens all the time. It's crazy. Like, they get trolled all the time. Like, the host doesn't, like, the host will be a twink and the host will be invaded by a twink, and the blue's a normal player, so significantly worse gear, and then the host won't help the blue. It's like, what the fuck, right? It's so awful. Okay, I actually don't know where the host is right now. I don't mind blues. I don't mind blues. Like, I mind the blues when they are twinks or like just acting like complete shits. You know, and they're like, they win a 3v1, they're all point down, right? But that's everybody, right? Anybody that acts that way is shit, even the invaders. No, he didn't rush to the boss because I was in the path of that. He couldn't do it from that angle because the shortcuts aren't open. Now, he might be doing it now because I'm not in his way now. I used to play Spear of the Church when the Ring of City came out, but I haven't really done it since then because it's such a pain to join that covenant. Oh, the host's down there. Damn it. Way too slow. Fucking backstab attempts. Okay, I actually could have backstabbed him there if I swung right away. I got way too greedy there. Gotta time this right. Almost did it right there. I should probably just fight normally, but if you do this correctly, you can get a backstab. Oh, I thought that was the blue. That is not a blue. That is a zombie. He died to the bleed. Well, the blue didn't even know where the host was because the host just ran to such a weird spot in the level, so he was probably confused as hell. Oh yeah, I remember them nerfing the Covenant, but I still used it after it got nerfed. And they were still pretty strong after it got nerfed. Especially if you've got the Covenant rewards, then it's still pretty strong. Where if you like do Spears of the Church, like just vanilla, you don't have the Covenant rewards yet, and then you get like a really nasty host that's got like, you know, him and the boys. You're not in for a good time. You're not in for a good time. But once you have the Covenant rewards, or you just have a good build, right? There's a lot of builds that are like designed to be a Spear of the Church, and they have a lot of items they can switch to counter a lot of the setups that the hosts might be using and stuff. But that's a big difference between lower level PvP and higher level PvP. Is higher level PvP, you can so easily switch to a weapon to counter what your opponent is doing. And you can do that even at mid level, but at low level, you know, you can't just whip out a Gundir's, you know, halberd. Most people don't have the stats for that and things like that. Yeah, they nerfed the dual swords. They probably deserved it. They were a little silly. Oh, they've got the shortcuts open. I never really liked playing in the back part of the level. This guy... Oh. Wait, what?! I am so confused right now. So his buddy was AFK, clearly, but I don't know what was up with the lag. Guy's super tanky. I meant to roll, and I for some reason thought rolling was R1. I'm not even kidding. That's not my best move there. That's what you call see red, press red. Damn. Let's try a different setup. Try more 1v1 get up. Although I don't know about Halberd against a club. That is not the move I thought he was going to use. Yeah, maybe S-Stalk. I think that makes more sense. That almost got me, the rolling R2. Just people use it so rarely, I'm not even thinking about it. This S-Talk does no damage to him. Okay, he's using it a little too much now. You gotta surprise him. I think he's trying to summon his friend or something. Man, relax. Just play the game. You don't need to be this guy. How is that not a backstep? A wall! I've been betrayed! That was close. I'm not gonna lie, that was close. I was worried for a second there. Oh, he switched to Exile. That would have been better. That Exile would have definitely been better. Like, S-Stock Longsword is super hard to deal with on a club, so that was definitely it was too late, unfortunately. So, from what I've heard, it's hard to confirm this, but people have said the role in Elden Ring has less iframes on it, and I hope that's true. Not just for PvP, but for PvE. I really, want people to have to, learn a bit better. And from the footage I've watched, it does seem to be true. I've seen some things roll catch in Elden Ring where I don't think they would roll catch in Dark Souls 3. So I'm hoping that's the case. Also, I think the jump attack is really going to change things. I think that, first off, the jump attack kind of takes the place of dead angling, but more weapons can do it. Because a lot of weapons can't dead angle. Where jump attack is something you can do if you're like, I'm predicting he's going to parry, so you jump attack instead. And if he predicts that you're going to jump attack, he can just swing, right? So that's a really good rock, paper, scissors right there that I like. So I'm looking forward to Elden Ring PvP, because Dark Souls 3 is kind of a joke sometimes, but really 1 and 3, or 1 and 2 were pretty good with their core mechanics. It was really just Dark Souls 3 that's got some of these problems. So, I kind of expect Elden Ring to be good. Man, I haven't seen someone use that axe in so long. Also, I think he's either lagging. Okay, that was weird. There were some times we should have hit traded and we just didn't. I think it's just a little bit of lag. I love this man's fashion, though. It's great. That axe has such a unique hitbox, though. I have no idea how to Like, work, like the roll catching and stuff. So his host is not helping, so I'm assuming this guy's like, let me 1v1 him. Although if he starts losing bad, I have a feeling the host is gonna jump in. Damn, that's a roll catch. I'd be wary of that host. Woo! Katana. This guy's definitely a twink. I think he's got all the rings and stuff. GG. I should probably just get full here. I want to switch my gear for this guy. 1 second. There we go. Want the option to parry and to dead angle because he's got Cestus. I really hate fighting this weapon. It's like my least favorite. This is where I would definitely switch to like a spear. You know, I could try halberd and see how that does. The one problem, I don't know which halberd this is. I don't know if I have charge or perseverance. It's regular halberd. I'm pretty sure that's charge. So I'd like to point out, if this guy didn't have the host advantage, he would be dead right now. But, it is what it is. Hello? What? What? Where even is he? He's gone. Yeah, there was no death animation, he was just gone. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. We're just gonna move on, pretend that didn't happen. I wonder what happened on his screen. I wonder if like I died on his screen because like I was just like frozen in place and he just like murdered me. I don't even know. These people needed him. That first guy's build was awesome. Just the hand axe is actually better than I think people give it credit for, especially if you're fighting someone that's using a close range weapon. It's horrible if you're fighting somebody like using spears or a glaive like this guy. By the way, he's password summoned, so that's a really high level right there. What do we want to try? I hate glaives. Glaive is actually, I lose a lot to glaive, I find. Okay, now he's using twin swords. We're gonna keep throwing shit. Just barely too soon. Uh-oh. That could have been bad. Getting pretty mashy in here. Oh my god, I think the steps stop that from being a parry. surprised that guy didn't like do his weapon art more and just swing more, sir. Okay. You know, he had enough. He didn't want to live in a world without his friend, which, you know, we can respect that. Like, you know, if his friend's gone, why go on? It was either that or he was panicking and tried to use the ladder and didn't. Because I've seen that several times where people are just like trying to rush to the ladder and they go too far or they don't hit the A button. And that happens too. This ladder is a PSA about countering, indeed. Let's see. I don't know if you can have, technically the summon sign for Ceres is at a port in Illithril where you don't need the doll from Cathedral of the Deep to see it, but I don't know if it triggers if you haven't done Cathedral of the Deep. So I don't know if you can get to Cathedral with Cat Ring or not. I need to experiment with that next time. I know on the character I just made, because I won, I was a blue, I killed an invader as a blue, I already got Dark Moon loyalty from Ceres, so that's like the step right before you could get Cat Ring. So I should check on that character if I go to Illithril first before getting the doll, if Ceres can summon me. I don't think so, because I remember back when the doll skip existed, Illithril would never activate as an invasion point. Like basically having the doll turns Illithril on, and this is a lot of twinks, by the way. Anyway, so if you can't be invaded, you can't summon allies, so I don't think you would see Ceres' sign. Alright, what do we got? We got Ultra, we have Dagger, and we have Board. That is a pretty scary combo of things, I'm not gonna lie. Especially the Dagger with the Ultras. Can't say I care for that too much. Gonna have to play intelligently here. I think if I run into that, I'm gonna get blendered and die. And the two summons are most likely high level, so they have a lot of endurance. So they'll, it's gonna be hard to get away from them. I'll run out of endurance before they will. Wait, is that another invader? That's another invader. Well, I actually sometimes really hate when I have fellow invaders because a lot of the time they're bad and they just give the host side flasks. They give the host 2 flasks and the phantoms 1 flask each. So if they don't get that many flasks before dying, it's not worth. Okay, I just kind of fucked up there. Okay, I'm gonna go this way. I hit him, so that's a whole problem. Gotta spread these guys out. Oh, fuck! God damn it. Oh my god. Brilliant move, 10 out of 10, best red bro, really helping my teammate out. Now, see, if my teammate is smart, he will back off, and he will just wait. But I have seen a lot of reds that don't know what the word patience is, and yeah, he might just die. Yeah, he's wearing the Master's garb, which is like a tattered, oh, someone died, it's probably the red. Oh look, it's the red. I mean, on the one hand, it was kind of my fault because, you know, I kind of threw there. But on the other hand, he obviously should have backed off when it's 3v1. But dude, it's crazy how many invaders are not patient. And that's actually why a lot of hosts play the way that they do. I really can't put into words how advantaged you are when you have the numbers advantage and you're being passive and the invader is just running into you. It's like free win. And because so many invaders will just run into the blender, a lot of hosts are like, oh, well, let's just, you know, wait back, he'll come to us eventually, and we just murder him. Okay, they're getting the shortcut. I can time it sometimes. They go down the shortcut, and when they come back up, you can jump down and then get one of them with a dagger, knock them off, and kill them. It is super awesome, but it's pretty tricky. But yeah, they're down there, so we gotta wait for them to come back up. And then basically you have to jump down when they've climbed high enough that they won't just like take 2 steps and get off the ladder again. But they're not so high that you can't actually get them with throwing daggers. That's like the key. And then I find out I'm being stream sniped and they're hearing everything I'm saying right now and they're going around behind me to gank me. I would be shocked if someone stream sniped in Cathedral of the Deep. Stream sniping mostly happens in the arena, in Anor Londo, Ringed City. That's where that kind of stuff generally happens. But you never know. I doubt it though. I think they're just playing through the game and he's summoning his friends and he put Dried Finger on so they can, you know, murder all the invaders with the big boys. Yeah, it's the PvP hotspots and whatnot. I don't know though. They're not coming back. It could be they're killing the crystal lizards, right? And the big crystal lizard. That's possible. Let me take a just quick peek. Sometimes you can see damage numbers in the graveyard, and it's like they're going back that way. Most people will come back up the ladder though, like the majority. Very exciting gameplay right here. Yeah, I'm really happy to get a red bro when they're good. Then it's really fun and you can maybe get in a 4v2 or a 3v2, right? But because you can hit each other, you have to be careful. And if you win, it feels great, right? But so many reds just suck. I think they're killing the big crystal lizard, and that's what's taking them a second, I think. It's either that or they've like... They're just waiting in the bonfire room. And they're like, yeah, he's gotta come to us. When we have 2 password summons, and it's 3v1. Did you see that parry? We had some nice parries earlier. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's only this guy. Fuck. I could have literally killed him. If he's by himself, I could have just gravitied him right there. By the way, his dagger is so good against the greatsword, so I should really switch, but I'm hoping he's not good at the game. I want him to try to parry me, because I think he wants to. Oh, there they are. Yeah, he definitely wants to parry me, because he switched to Cestus, so I was trying to see if I could set up a dead angle, but... wasn't exactly happening. Also, the same invader just came back in, so I can't say I'm happy about that. Okay, I find fighting in this room is not a good idea, because your exit is, like, that little bridge is just too easy to get caught on and die. I'm gonna go ahead and heal. Dude, if the other red fights them up there, oh god, I'm so mad. That's like the worst place to engage. He's probably going to, though. Oh, well, at least they're moving up. Well, brilliant. This would be a great time for my fellow red to show up. I probably need to switch weapons. Greatsword's pretty trash against a dagger. Damn, I stopped paying attention to the host for a second there. Got nabbed by the wart. Dude, where is the other invader? Like, he already invaded them, so he should know that they're not going to be earlier in the level from the graveyard. And this is like the only place you can go after that. Fucking finally. I was not expecting him to just heal right in front of me like that. This guy fast rolling in hovels, by the way. We do not want to be in here because we can hit each other. I just hit my teammate, by the way. Yes, very nice. Yeah, I was trying to keep the yellow away because the yellow was trying to go over there to get the host. Because the host was in trouble. So, that would have been very different if the white wasn't an idiot. But the white did a running attack when he absolutely should not have done a running attack. He was like way too overzealous, and then he got smacked, and then he panic rolled and killed himself. So, it should have been a 3v2, but... Yeah, I'm gonna post for new mods at some point. I just have to have the free time for it. Because there's gonna, like, I'm only gonna need a couple of mods, and there's gonna be like 20,000 people that are gonna message me, and I'm not gonna know any of them, and they're not gonna be even remotely qualified. Basically, there's people in the community that I already know and trust, and if they send me that they're interested in being a mod, I'm gonna make them a mod. That's basically the thing, because I can't just make some random person I don't know a mod, right? And there are people that I know in my community, and I'm like, yeah, I would trust them to be a mod. And if they're interested, they'll get it. White chose the bad ending, yeah. Unfortunate. What he should have done was just walked up and then saw if I swung or not, and then maybe gone for a hit trade, or just not swung at all. He's probably just used to, though, when like him and the boys are all grouped up, you know, you can kind of just running attack at the invader, but you know, his friends weren't there, so. Okay, those guys are dead, so he could be on the left, could be going up the ladder. Could just be in the bonfire room. I don't see him in there. I'll check the left. No, that's not it. The one thing I don't like about this setup right here is, if you need to parry, not so good. Oh, I think he was just running through the graveyard and I happened to not notice him. So he's probably already up by the giant, where the giant shoots and stuff. Now, I could run to where he knocks the ladder down and then just go up then, but there's a chance he'll skip that shortcut, so I'll just go in the normal way. Boy, I messed that up. I like how I'm just casually holding a halberd in my offhand. Okay. That guy is not disturbed, which means he has not been up here. So now my guess is he's hiding. Potentially just in the bonfire room. It's a pretty common thing to do. There's some spots down here, though, that I see people hide. Big lizard's dead. That one's not. Now see, the smart thing to do, if you're like afraid of invaders, and you're not wanting to 1v1, is while you're doing what this host is doing, you put wave blue on, and so blues can get in. Okay, he's been back here, but he has not gone any more than that. I can't use Lothric at this level. This cathedral stuff is too low. Lothric's got a high stat requirement. I have higher level characters where if I do want to use a straight sword, it normally is Lothric or something like that. Alright, let's look for like Chameleon or something. Lothric's really good though because it's basically the same thing, ever so slightly more range, and then you get the higher crit bonus. Honestly though, I just don't like straight swords very much. Like, they're good, they're incredibly good, and I know how to use them pretty well, but like, they're not fun. I think they're too good and they're boring, and god, like, I'm normally happy not to use a straight sword, but it's undeniable how useful they are, and there's some matchups where you're gonna want them, especially at this level, because like, I don't have a curved sword at this level, so if I'm fighting like Murky, I really want to have a straight sword or something like that. Or at higher level, if someone pulls out Murky, I'm probably gonna use like Follower's Saber or something like that. Okay, so now I think he might be hiding in the graveyard. Jesus. Got a little cat and mouse going on here. So you should have Way of Blue on though. There's no point in hiding if you don't have Way of Blue on. Like, not gonna accomplish anything. I saw a guy hiding here once, like that. It was pretty funny. Yeah, I think he might be hiding somewhere in the graveyard, so that's our next look. Oh, I heard the giant shoot. He's, I guess he was hiding and then he decided to move on. Yep, he's around here somewhere. And who knows, there could be more than one of them. Now, he might be over there, putting the ladder down. Yep, I think I just saw him. Yep, I can hear it. There we go. Jesus fucking Christ, man. Why did that do so much damage? Did he have bleed on him? I think a bleed might have gone off right as I hit him. Because I swear I hit him and he had like 10% life left, and then something else hit him and he died. So I think he might have bled or something. That was such a snooze fest, and then it just plunged dead. Bit silly that. I actually might go back and check the VOD on that. Oh, this has been fun though. It's been nice just doing a little chill PvP. I needed that after the shit show that was that fucking FGO event. Okay, there is a password summoned Phantom, but another Phantom just died. Oh, that means we're gonna be seeing big boys. Also, I think they're inside the church. I bet you this is like Dried Finger just hosting on Twinks in the bonfire room, because that's a thing for some reason. Definitely what this is looking like. Either that. How did his Phantom even die? I don't even see a red in here. He's trying to stall until his buddy shows up. Maybe it was a purple, because purples will kill a Phantom and then they disappear. Either that or his buddy got bled from a worm and just died that way. I should really put Night Slayer on. This is also why I need Corvian Great Knife. It's really good for people playing like this. I should really just go farm that now. It's not even hard to get, especially at this point in the game, and it destroys what this guy's doing. there's a blue. A different Phantom just died. What? There must be a red in the level that's fighting those guys, and he must have killed the other Phantom, and then he just now got finished off the other one. R1, boys! Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it was. That guy had dried finger on. He had two buddies, and he had Way of Blue on. When I invaded, the red must have killed one of the buddies, and then he was fighting the other buddy somewhere in the level. It's either that, or the white was like, let me just solo the stage real quick, and the host was just waiting at the bonfire for some reason. But that's definitely my guess. Yeah, I think he was stalling, yeah, for sure. Trying to puppy summon the guy that just died, and then obviously the blue, and then, but yeah, I think the other red just won the 2v1 out somewhere in the level. Alright, let's go get that Corvian Great Knife, and then we'll probably wrap up. Pretty tired. We'll do a bit more higher level PvP next time, too. Oh, I should have done Catacomb of Karthus some! I got so into it over here. I love Catacomb of Karthus, dude. Because the problem with Cathedral of the Deep is it's incredibly fun if the host side is not so shit that they die before the graveyard, right? And I find that happens a lot, where when I invade here, I either die myself, or they lose before they ever make it to like the good part of the stage, like back with the archers and all the different levels and gravity and everything. If you can get to that part, I love Cathedral, right? It's so good. But with Catacombs, I feel like you more consistently get good stuff, right? Because the whole level is pretty interesting and has gravity and the boulders, and so it's like even if the host side gets defeated pretty early on, or you get smacked pretty early on, there's still fun stuff to interact with. But yeah, we gotta do some of that. But yeah, I enjoyed that Grand Archives PvP we were doing earlier. And we had that fucking invader, dude, that was being so passive. That didn't even make sense. Alright, let me grab my item boosting stuff. Although unfortunately we have not gotten far enough into Ringed City to get the drop rate ring. But we've got the one from like our beginning of the game, you know, Illithral Dungeon, so. I think we crafted that rapier that gives drop. Yep. Do we have Seal of Avarice? Oh crap, we don't have Seal of Avarice though. That's unfortunate. What's our, probably that. If we get lucky, this won't take very long. I wish I had more drop rate boosting stuff though. Don't actually need to kill this guy, but he's gonna get in the way. Those are so useless. How you doing, Rabbit? I'm not done yet. Rabbit up trying to send me to bed here. We got a little PvE for a moment here. Get a little farm in. Rabbit trying to send Old Man Green to bed. Alright, maybe that's our great knife. Come on. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Nope. Those stones allow you to uninfuse a weapon. But it's so pointless because if you uninfuse a weapon, you would just want to infuse it with something different. But you can already do that. Like, let's say you've got a fire dagger and you want to make it a deep dagger. You could just do that. You can just straight take it from one to the other. So there's literally no point to that item. The only reason you ever do it is if you just want an item to not have an infusion at all. But that's very rare that you would ever want that. Because generally, if there's no infusion at all, and you don't want to do anything weird, at least refined, sharp, or heavy would be better. And at early game, then raw would be better. There's almost never a time where just vanilla is the way to go. Man, I really thought we had a Seal of Avarice. Which is a shame that we don't, because it gives you such a large drop chance increase, makes it a hell of a lot easier to farm items like this. Just make sure I'm not crazy. No, we don't have one. And there's some weapons that can't be infused, but then that item doesn't work on them either, so... Yeah, these birds are super annoying. I could use the bigger coins, but I've only got a few of them. But I've definitely noticed, I've had some fights where I'm like, yeah, I'd want a great knife. Especially against turtles. I find a lot of turtles have no idea how to deal with its weapon art. Like, they're completely clueless against it. Oh yeah, repairing is pretty niche in this game. It was used a lot more in the previous games. It's really only useful if you mess up and your weapon loses its durability, but hardly anybody has their stuff break like that. Come on, give me the goods! Uh-oh. Just die. Just die! Why did I not hit you? Oh. Damn it! I think repairing was most relevant in Dark Souls 1, but it was also kind of tedious, and it was kind of just a generic soul sink. It was like a way for you just to sink some souls all the time. Okay, that's our last big coin right now. So I think we can buy more, but we're not having them on us right now. Damn. What is my item find right now? 311. I mean, that's not the best, but because you can get to like 477 and crap like that, but 300 is still good. Oh yeah, and this character needs to get the Elite Knight pants. I keep forgetting we gotta go kill Aldridge with Henri to do that. And then we gotta beat Demon Prince, and that's how we'll get our other rings, in case we need to... If we fight like a really nasty gang squad with twinks, I can put on the twink rings myself. Although I don't know how useful that's gonna be, because like, you know, it takes a second, and if you increase your max health, you don't actually get the health right away and stuff like that, so might not be that useful. I don't like invading and like this, you know, all the bullshit on a host that's like just normal, you know, you're just kind of being a jackass if you do that. I have enough of an advantage because I know how to build a character, because you probably noticed, you know, a lot of the people we invade, they have not used their stats wisely. Now, some people do, right? We've definitely invaded some people that are, you know, they're not twinks, but they've still made a, you know, a pretty reasonable setup. But there's a lot of times when you invade people, you know, at like level 60 or lower, it's pretty likely that they have just picked terrible things to level up, and you know, you have a massive advantage on them because your stats are so much more practical than theirs. So you don't need to be wearing Prisoner's Chain, Life Ring +3, you know, Ring of Favor +3, Hovel Ring +3, wearing Lapse Armor, right? You don't need this. Oh my god, that stat mate that staff whacked me. I think he hit me with it twice too. Yeah, it was Catacombs. Yeah, I can't. We gotta go to Catacombs next time. Might do a little 120 next time too. I'm always wary of 120 though, because you're so much more likely to run into hackers and stream snipers and stuff. Also, nobody's 120 anymore. Everybody's 133, and that's just annoying. But I've played Arena off stream a good bit, and I've had a really good time. I've had some good matches. I find Arena though is really inconsistent. Sometimes you fight people that are just terrible, and then sometimes you fight people that they're not even that good at the game, but they have such a ridiculously min-maxed like cookie cutter build that you're outstatted really bad, and it's a whole problem. And then sometimes you fight people that are amazing at the game, right? So it's just all over the place. But I guess that's half the fun of it. Yes, okay, we're done. We got it. Let's see. It's either gonna be best. Oh god, I think to use it though, I'm gonna have to equip. Yeah, I have to equip that ring. Do I have it on? Yeah, I have to equip this ring if I want to use it. So I won't be able to just switch to it in a chaotic invasion, but if I'm fighting a host that's being really turtley, especially 1v1, I can switch to that ring and switch to that item to fuck them up. Or if I just want to use it just for the fun of it, I can do it that way too. I normally do pretty well in the arena. I don't normally get destroyed or anything like that, but it just depends. Normally, the people I'm fighting though have better builds than me because I know how to make a really min-max build. I just don't want to, right? Like I know exactly how to do it. I know how, you know, where to put the points, the rings to use, and you know how you can all the armor setups like Millwood chest, lap helmet, and or hovel with exile helmet. I know all that stuff. I just a cathedral chest, all that fashion looks so bad. I'm like, no, thank you. Like, no, thank you. I'd rather just use a setup I actually like. All right, we can only go to +3. Gotta make sure I don't go too far here. All right, that is +3. I'm guessing I need to make it raw, but I'm gonna wait because I'm not gonna PvP anymore tonight. I think we're done. And so off stream, I'm gonna look up like the calculator and just make sure it's gonna be best as raw. I don't wanna fuck it up. This character's fashion's not done at all. I'm not even sure I'm gonna use the knight set. If I do use the knight set though, I'll use the elite knight legs. But I might use like Drake Blood. I might use, you know, a combination of thorns and Drake Blood, something like that. I haven't really decided yet. We're about ready though. I mean, we've done most of the PvE now. So we're about ready to sit down and look at what we want to actually do. I'm really excited for this character to be complete though, and I can just jump on them if I want to, or I can jump on my Grand Archives character, or I can play my 120. I still need a level 60. That's the one thing I'm missing, and that'll be my next one. If I level another one. It's just, you know, Elden Ring's kind of soon, so. Okay, don't need that in PvP. My life ring +0, that's the good stuff. Alright boys, thank you for hanging out. I had a really good time tonight, that was nice. I really needed a palate cleanser after FGO there, so I'm happy. And yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow, and I am out of here.